Hi everyone, and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa, and in today's reading we will be looking into what is your intuition trying to tell you. So of course, as always, take your time with choosing. We have 3 groups to choose from for today's reading. Feel free to choose more than one, but always trust yourself in the process of choosing, as well as when you hear any of the messages, make sure that it feels right to you. And if it doesn't, the reading is just probably not for you. But hopefully it is. And if it is, remember to like, subscribe, and share. So much appreciated. Let's take a look at each option one by one now, starting off with group 1. For you, we have this card here of Enlightenment. Group 2, for you, we have this card here of Change. And group 3, for you, we have this card here of Success. So those are your options. Pause the video if you need more time, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. So see you soon. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading on what is your intuition trying to tell you. So let's go on and get into it to see what that may be for you, group 1. What is your intuition trying to tell you? What is group 1's intuition? Group 1, I feel there's something that's still in development. There's still time for things to get better, or more things need to get clear. I feel that things are being put in order right now regarding a specific situation. I feel this is in regard to your sense of stability, your comfort, your overall sense of feeling good, I feel is maybe a bit disrupted at this time because of external influences, or because of a certain issue regarding either your work or people that you know. It seems like there's more emphasis on environmental factors affecting your mental health at this time. And I feel that it may push you into more pessimism, group 1. But there is this energy of having hope. Your intuition is trying to encourage you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to really clear your vision. I'm hearing even thinking straight, or allowing yourself to spend more time protecting your energy, or making sure that you have time to yourself to really process what's going on, to dig a bit deeper, to look at what's happening beneath the surface for you, because you could be being a light or being a source of joy for other people around you, but you could be dealing with things on your own, or just in general, this is your intuition pushing you to seek more time to yourself, to really get grounded and to see a way out of a certain situation that you may feel stuck in. But let's get a bit more information here for you, group 1, about what your intuition is trying to tell you. What is your intuition trying to tell them at this time? Yeah, I feel that there is a need for more fun, more play, more joy, more excitement, more adventure, more spontaneity, more playfulness just in general, because it seems like there has been a lot of pressure or a lot of stress, either from a situation with a group of people, or a dynamic you have with someone, or your work, or anything that brings you a sense of stability in your life. It seems like there's been pressure around staying stable, or trying to juggle multiple things in your life, or trying to keep things in line in some way. But now it's like a chance for you to let go, or at least your intuition is trying to bring into your awareness a need for more play in general, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe even, doing something that helps you to express yourself in a new way, or going out on a full moon and yelling, whatever it may be. I don't know. It doesn't have to be super animalistic like that. It could just be as simple as you singing a song in the shower. Just, I'm feeling a wanting internally to have fun in a way that may have felt a bit restricted from you, or it just seems like you've been overwhelmed or overburdened by a certain situation, and it's your time to just enjoy the changing of the seasons, enjoy the transition of your life, because it does seem like you are undergoing some type of transition or just moving into a new phase of your life. And it's giving like stop and smell the roses, group 1, and look at the beauty that's around you, or at least try to find the beauty that's around you, because it does seem like it could be very easy to spot out what's not going right in your life. But definitely either getting together with someone who is very playful, very fun. They could be younger than you, or they could just have a youthfulness to them that is very cute, I want to say, or just excitable. Spending time with someone who's like that, or allowing yourself to come into this energy more often. This could also be encouraging you to get into a body of water, or to get near some type of body of water, whether that's the ocean, a lake, a pool, a bath, whatever is best for you, group 1. Anything else, group 1? Yeah. Group 1, you've been putting in that work, haven't you? Showing up day in and day out, really going through some difficulties, some challenges. It may have felt like a routine almost, like you just show up and you get it done. It may be hard, but who else is going to do it? Only me. I have to do it, But it feels serene at the same time, like you're doing it gracefully, or at least it looks as if you are handling so many different things gracefully. You're doing very well for yourself, group 1. So your intuition is really encouraging you to look at how much you have accomplished, how much you have persevered through, and give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself time to really cherish the courageousness that's been required to push through situations. I feel now's the time to really connect deeply with your sense of self and what you want to move forward towards, and what you want to have in the next couple of months, or what you want to pursue within the next 3 to 6 months, or the next year. It seems like you're making a leap of some kind, or it's going to require you to make a very strong decision in a specific direction very soon. But right now there's more clarity that's coming to you, and I do feel getting out in nature, or spending time in your body, or doing more activities that helps you to get out of the mind in some way, because it does seem like you've been up there, group 1, whether for your work or just in general, you've been thinking a lot. Now's the time to come back into yourself, spending more time relaxing, having fun, in replenishing your well, because it seems like you could have nearly reached burnout, or maybe you have been burnt out by a situation, even emotionally burnt out, or some compassion fatigue that you've been dealing with, group 1. Whatever the case, it seems like you've been really working hard, and of course, thank you for showing up for yourself like this, group 1. It could be extremely difficult, and you could be showing up for other people as well. But your intuition is definitely encouraging you to spend more time to yourself, especially at night. Maybe reducing screen time at night, spending more time reflecting on your day, reflecting on what's going on for you, because there is a lot of imagery here with the moon And I feel there's something in the nighttime that will come to you as you spend more time in silence or in a mode of reflection. There could be more of a sense of direction of where you need to make your next move, or it will become more aware what's been bothering you, or what has been needing to be let go of, or what situation you've still been holding on to. And I feel that's why we get this water energy here with the otter, because it does seem like things are being cleansed or released. But there's definitely a need for relaxation and rest so that you can prepare to make these big changes that are on the horizon for you. But definitely I'm feeling a lot here about the body and getting in tune with your senses, having more sensual experiences, tasting new foods, smelling new scents or fragrances, feeling the wind on your skin, feeling the sun being absorbed by those cells, feeling more in your body, I feel, is the main thing that your intuition is pushing for you to do. Because you've been persevering through some things, group one. It's been a lot going on for you. I feel multiple things have been coming at you, and it's time to look forward and prepare yourself for what's to come. But there is something lurking. I'll see if that comes out as we explore what your intuition is trying to tell you at this time. Anything else, your intuition, group one? And that's another thing. Now's not the time to get too deep, group one. I feel that immediately. It just seems like you've already been dealing with a lot of conflict or issues with other people, or needing to walk away from certain people or situations that have been causing a lot of stress or turmoil within. Or you just realizing certain communication styles that may need to shift or change within a dynamic. Whatever this is, I feel like it's irrelevant and you really don't need to spend too much time focused on it. Right now is the time to connect with people who do bring you a sense of emotional fulfillment and upliftment, and people who you don't really have to second guess. These could be people that you know from an organization, or for some of you this could be a church or some type of community activity that has brought you together, or focusing on spending more time with people that you love in general, or your family. I feel your intuition is really encouraging you to spend more time with people that you love in general. That seems to be the biggest message, because it seems like they will be able to bring you a new level of joy that maybe you feel has been lacking. And I do feel that it's going to bring you a new level of emotional fulfillment that you may not have been getting from others or other situations. This Four of Swords wasn't even out here, but I do feel that rest is your biggest message here, group one. You really need rest, and you really only have time for yourself and for the people closest to you. I do think with the Hierophant here, it's time to take yourself more seriously and to honor your time, your energy, your wisdom, your knowledge, your energy. I've already said energy, but it just seems like there needs to be more protection around what you value, getting more connected to your values, and not overextending yourself when you don't have much to give right now. It just seems like now's the time to allow things to unfold, have the courage to assert certain boundaries that may need to be put in place, and just enjoy. Live, laugh, love is what I feel for you, group one. And I also feel that it may require you to speak up about something, or to reflect on a situation so that you have more clarity moving forward. Yeah, group one, that's what it really looks like. Good times ahead. Seems like, there's a lot of fun that can be had. It's really just up to you what you want to do, group one. But I do see good times ahead for you. So that's fun. And I feel that you taking time out to have fun will help you to have clarity about your next steps forward. And it's also going to provide more illumination towards what you want and what you want your life to look like on a daily basis. Perhaps reviewing your daily activities and seeing how you want your daily life to look in general. But definitely I feel with the Hierophant there is a reflection of your priorities, as well as a reflection on what is most valuable to you, and you being more committed to a certain path. Also, getting wise advice from those closest to you seems important, or talking to someone that you know who is very wise. Taurus energy is very strong in this reading, so someone that has a Taurus placement could be important. You may have a Taurus placement, but overall I'm just feeling that energy of stability, reliability, safety even I associate with Taurus energy, of feeling of comfort. And I also feel with Taurus, it's just, it is what it is, what you see is what you get, very down to earth. And someone who has those qualities, who says it how it is, who is true to themselves, is not one to waver on what they value. I feel like that's someone that would be good to discuss things with, or someone who's stubborn about the right things, or who has very strong morals or values. Yeah, that could be anybody that you know. Could be a leader, a thought leader, a friend, a parent, a preacher. Everyone's life is different, but it just seems like you would benefit by sharing what's been going on, and also getting wise advice from them. So let's move on. Anything else? No, I'm not feeling like I need to get any more tarot. Let's get some final messages for you, group one. For them here, final messages for group one. I just keep hearing you're doing good. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. I do feel very soon it's going to be time to take action and step up to the plate. So there could be a big decision that's required of you very soon. And it could have to do with you thinking more seriously about some type of business opportunity or some type of career endeavor that you're wanting to take action on, or maybe just an idea that you want to implement, a new lifestyle change. But we have, if I can pick it up, we have Cobweb with protected from negative forces beyond your control. I definitely feel that here with the Four of Swords. You know what? Also, group one, getting in touch with your spirituality could also be something that your intuition is urging you to do, or just reflecting on what that looks like for you. Immediately when I saw the Four of Swords and the Hierophant now, the power of prayer, of having an optimistic viewpoint of your situation, believing that things are turning out for your good, everything's working out in your favor. I do feel that type of practice or spiritual routine will help you to boost your mental health, or will help you to feel more at ease, and like you don't have to burden all of the responsibility. Yeah, I do feel right now is really helping you to know that you are safe, group one. There's really nothing to worry about right now. You're in a really good position, and the only thing I see is just for you to relax, restore, renew, have fun, and then try to devise a plan for your next steps. We have Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. I feel like you are a planner group one, you know, some of you, I can't say all of you actually, I can't say all of you, but what I do know for you, group one, is all of you are hard workers, and I do see that. And I feel like this is just assuring you that you are on the path to success. Just keep up the good work. And we have Sun with happiness and well-being. Like, how much better can it get? You know, group one, that's what it is. That's what it is. This is your reading. You have nothing to worry about. Things are working out for you. You've put in your time. You've did your due diligence. Give yourself a break. Take it easy. Get some rest. New beginnings are on the horizon for you. Continue to walk away from those situations, those people, or those temptations that continually keep you in a place of stagnancy or feelings of insecurity or self-doubt, or they invoke that. Anything that's hurting you negatively or influencing you negatively, it's time to really continue to take steps forward, so that you can enjoy this time of fulfillment, joy, love, excitement, rest, and peace, because that's what you just excuse me, oh my gosh, like I guess my brain just wanted to stop. Anyway, that's what you deserve, group one. So keep it up, okay? I really feel like this was where I'm supposed to leave it. Oh, and see, that's another thing with Taurus energy. I feel like they're not tempted to lower their standards. For you, it just seems like stand true to what you believe, stand true to your values, and don't waver, you know? Period. So that's what we have for you, group one. Okay? You're doing great. Focus on you and those that you love and hold closest to you, and just enjoy yourself. So much love to you, group one. Let me know in the comments how it resonates, if I can speak correctly, and leave it a like if you enjoyed. Hopefully I can see you in the next reading. Subscribe, of course, and yeah, chat with you later, group one. Much love. Bye bye. Hello, group two. It's 3:33, and welcome to your reading on what is your intuition trying to tell you. Okay, so let's go on and get into it. Why don't we, group two, and see what your intuition is trying to tell you. Group two, what is your intuition trying to tell them? Group two, I feel this message here is encouraging you to spend more time out in nature, especially if you haven't been getting a lot of sun, or if you work in an environment that is enclosed or indoors most of the time, or if you just spend a lot of time indoors. This is encouraging you to spend some time out in the sun, or even going at night to look at the stars or looking at the moon. It seems like there's a need to get out of your thoughts. There could be a very internal energy with you, group two, like overthinking, over processing, over analyzing, maybe even fearing the worst about things. And I just feel like there's not much to worry about, group one, and I just feel like it's more about your mental processes, or what you've been surrounded by, getting away from your everyday routine, I feel, or getting away from some type of environment that you frequent often. Definitely a time for new experiences for you, group two. Group two. Yeah, you know, I'm getting like distracted because I feel this Gemini energy could be important for you, or someone who has those placements, or just Gemini season, which is, I think, in June. We're just gonna say it's in June, end of May, and then into June. I feel like those months could be significant for you, but definitely something here about the power of the mind and how your mind has been dictating the way that you've been living your life, or how your perceptions have been projecting a certain experience that you've been having. Can we get more information, group 2, please? Yeah, I feel that your work or your routine has been very confining for you, or it's been causing a lot of internal stress, or it's been building up some tension in your body or in your mind. And I feel it's time to spend more time giving yourself the room to reflect, or giving yourself room to really think about if what you're doing is making you happy. Connecting with that sense of motivation or drive, trying to really understand what's been moving you forward, or what's been making you do the things that you've been doing. I get like an energy of reflecting on past decisions, or just reflecting on what you've been doing thus far and how you can make some type of shift so that you are given more freedom to do what you want to do, or just you have the ability to invest into something that is meaningful for you, especially if this is in regard to your work. I feel that you are wanting more meaningful work, or you're wanting to have more intention behind what you're investing yourself into. And I feel your intuition is encouraging you to spend more time either in nature or just with yourself, to really cultivate this energy of introspection and reflection that allows you to see what is truly meaningful for you. Group 2. Because yeah, it does seem like there's some internal pressures that you may be feeling, or just pressure in general, and that it could be causing some type of inflammation, or a rise in cortisol, or just unnecessary stress that you've been put under. I'm even feeling like high blood pressure. So yeah, your health could be impacted by either a work environment or a living situation, or some type of environment that you've been in. I keep bringing up work because it feels so stressful, but it doesn't have to be. It just seems like some type of environment. It's time to expand outside of it, especially if it's a place where you have to be something. I don't know. It just seems like you're not able to just be yourself completely, or completely be comfortable in some type of environment. But for everyone in group 2, I just see that there is a need to really reflect and take some time out to honor what you've been creating, or honor what you've been doing, and to really see if you've been feeling fulfilled. I kind of feel like a hermit energy with you, group 2, like a slowly moving into a time of solitude and reflection. I'm not saying that you're going to cut everyone off, but it does seem like you will be wanting to spend more time to yourself, to really dig a bit deeper and to look at what's been motivating you, and how you've perhaps have been playing the passenger in your life, and it's time to really make some moves. So can we get a bit more for group 2 here? What is their intuition trying to tell them, group 2? You know, we have the moon again, so that imagery is significant. There's something about the nighttime, your sleep could be impacted. Getting better sleep, I feel, is important for you, group 2. Monitoring your your nighttime routine. I feel giving yourself more room to process without being too influenced by screen time or any other distractions. Screen time seems to be really big here, or just the energy of distraction. You could be going towards distraction to kind of escape from the tension that you may feel. But yeah, with the moon, I just feel there's an energy of confusion perhaps, or just not completely knowing what next steps to make or what steps to take, or feeling like things are just in the air right now, or there's external factors that are kind of hindering you in some way. I feel focusing so much on what you can't control is definitely giving an ungrounded feeling, or just distracting you from you connecting more deeply with what's important for you. There is some subconscious, what do I even call it? Just some subconscious energies that are influencing you right now. I do feel a lot of the actions that you are taking are from a place of some subconscious drives. But yeah, there's energies here of focusing on your happiness and asking yourself, are you truly happy with how everything is going on in your life? And if not, I feel with the 6 of Wands, it's time to take charge of the situation. Especially if this is in regard to your work, really see how you've cultivated a good resume for yourself, or how you've really developed a level of experience that will allow you to move towards a position that does provide you not only with stability, but also with a sense of fulfillment. I do feel some shifts going on in environment. So this could be a shift in your work environment or a shift in your home environment. Home and work seem important for you, group 1, but if not work, just the way you've been living your life, I feel there's something that you're wanting to change, or just your intuition is encouraging you to change certain behaviors, because it does seem like you are getting a bit burnt out. Or perhaps you're taking on responsibilities or issues that don't really have anything to do with you, but you're being included. Yeah, it's so interesting. I mean, what else was there to say, group 2? I just feel like people look at you as if you are very successful, or the people that you are constantly around, specifically your coworkers. I feel that they see a lot of potential in you, and they see how much you're able to get done. Or the people in your environment, doesn't have to be a work environment, they just see what you're capable of, and I do feel like they come to you instead of figuring out things on their own. That's for a certain group of people. I just feel like right now, group 2, spending time to yourself, really reflecting, is what your intuition is encouraging you to do right now. And I feel like that will bring a lot of clarity to your situation, and it will help you to know how to move forward. And I do feel like this will introduce a new beginning, specifically in your work, where you're not overburdened or stressed out, but it feels like you're providing a service that is appreciated. And for some of you, this may require you to shift into a position that you haven't been prepared for, I want to say, or it just seems like you're going to be a newbie. Like it's a new environment, a new way of handling things, a time to learn and to grow. But let's get a bit here for you, group 2, for your final messages. I do feel there is a bit of confusion, like where do I go, what do I do? what matters to me, what are you passionate about. Definitely learning about what you're passionate about, what you love, exploring your interests, and that's where that Gemini energy comes in. Here we go. Because I do feel like you've been very focused on a particular thing, or your attention has been focused on one part of your life or just one particular thing. And I feel that it's time to diversify your interests, diversify your skills, and give yourself time to really play and see what feels best to you and what could help you to connect with your feelings of fulfillment. So definitely a time to explore hobbies for you, group 2, and to take your mind off of so much pressure and work. Yeah, so let's get some final messages for you, group 2. All right, we have a solid foundation, success with effort, and we have work, achievement, and success. I knew the energy of work was coming through. We have August, and that's making me think of Virgo, because Virgo season is at the end of August, but the month of August could just be significant. This is making me think of whenever the seasons change, I feel will be a time of importance for you. But August could be significant as well. We have Rooster with an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. That could be someone in your environment that you need to just steer clear from. We have Purse with pay attention to your finances. I kind of get this message here of not overspending and being mindful of what you're putting your finances towards, and also reflecting on what you value, because what you spend your money on is also a reflection of what you value. So ensuring that you're only spending money on things that truly align with what you value. Group 2, anything else? Group 2, anything else? Another message is coming through with that Purse card. For some of you, if you have this idea that you don't have enough money, or if you're always running out of money, I feel there's a message here of looking at where your expenses are going and seeing if you can cut back on things that you've been spending, and seeing just how much you do have, but also pursuing positions that may help you to gain more and feeling deserving of having a greater income as well. Investing your energy into new streams of income, I feel, for you, group 2. We have someone you know is undependable and insincere. I feel like this person is connected to the Ten of Swords. I feel you already know this person, group 2, and I feel like it's old news. Don't put your energy towards anyone or anything that is undependable and insincere, because I do feel like it will affect your health. Now's the time of really paying attention to your health. I feel like I said that earlier, group 2. You don't have time for extra stress or extra burden. Right now is a time to really focus on improving your overall well-being. Your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health matter the most. And spending time with family could be important at this time, and moving away from anyone who just causes too much stress for you. So let's get one more for group 2. Okay, and we have Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, and that just ties it back to the beginning, where I feel like there is a need to get away from your environment, and getting out of the mind and getting more into the body and your physical environment. But definitely seeing new things. And we have Candle with you will be shown the way. So let that ease your worries. Know that if you are confused, clarity is coming. I just feel like it requires you to take some time out to yourself and really understand what is moving you forward, what is motivating you, and where is it that you want to go, and what is it that you truly want for yourself. Okay, so that's what we have for you, Group 2. Who is we? IDK. Me in spirit, I suppose, but yeah, let me know in the comments how it resonated with you. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and take care of yourself, Group 2. You really need some TLC, so give that to yourself, ease your mind as best as you can, and yeah, much love to you. I hope all is well, and I hope that I get to see you again on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. But definitely sending you good vibes, and take it easy. Maybe light a candle. That may help you in some way. You know, if you enjoy the smell of candles or just like it. But I'm going to stop my chitter chatter, okay? I'm going to leave you to it, Group 2. Much love. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading on what is your intuition trying to tell you at this time. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, Group 3. What is your intuition trying to tell you, Group 3? What is your intuition trying to tell you? Isn't that fascinating? You know, with these vegetables having a covering over them, I feel there's two things coming through. Mainly, something needs protection. I'm even feeling like wearing sunscreen could definitely help you, Group 3. But there's information that may need to be a bit concealed right now, or just a need to be a bit more under wraps, I feel, or protecting something until it's further developed, not sharing something until you feel confident in it actually happening. Yeah, it's so interesting, Group 3. I feel there's this wanting to create something, or there is something that's being created by you, or there's something forming behind the scenes, and I feel this is encouraging you to continue to invest into whatever that is, or invest into an idea that you have, and continue to get in the right circles, or get around people who have a similar vision, or who are on a similar path, or who have similar ways of thinking or behaving. Joining some type of community could be important at this time for you, Group 3, or creating or developing some type of community. I just feel this is encouraging you to connect with like-minded individuals, and being more intentional about putting yourself in position to collaborate or befriend people who are similar to you. And you know, with this covering as well, maybe you could be a bit shy, or maybe you just prefer to be behind the scenes. And I do feel now's the time to share something, or it's time to bring something out of hiding, or to share something. It's so interesting. Let's get a bit more here for you, Group 3. You feel very creative. There's a creative energy that I feel in this group. An ability to make things beautiful, even, or a talent that you have, an eye for beauty, or just an artistic flair that you have, Group 3. But I don't want to get ahead of myself in your reading, but it just seems like you are like limiting your potential in some way. And I feel like your intuition is really wanting you to have more confidence to share what it is that you're good at, or to invest more of your time in developing a skill that you've been wanting to improve on, or encouraging you to actually put in some type of plan or to take action on a plan that will allow you to have more artistic freedom or creative freedom or just freedom in general. But let's get more information, okay? For group 3, what is their intuition trying to tell them at this time? Group 3. Yeah, group 3, you know, some of you, I feel you could be very spiritual, maybe most of you, but there is this hypersensitivity I'm feeling for you, group 3, and I do feel it may be time to take shelter a bit, or to remove yourself from so many opinions, or just remove yourself from the drama that you may have found yourself in, or just remove yourself from environments that kind of cause you to feel overstimulated. You know, if you have been feeling overstimulated, I feel like it's a good time to pour into your creations, or to create something that is meaningful to you or valuable to you in some way. I do feel an artist in this group, or just the energy of artistry, so that's very big. I do think that you have some type of creative talent or some type of potential or ability that you may not be tapping into completely. For some of you, this could be a spiritual talent or ability, like you could be gifted at tarot reading or gifted at Reiki healing or whatever it may be. You have a gift, and there is this push for you to invest more into that, taking some time out to really see how you could schedule more time to pour into this gift, so that you do have more confidence to share your creativity. For others of you, if you feel like you lack talent, this is encouraging you to definitely take some time out to discover what it is that you are passionate in or passionate about, and to spend more time doing the things that you're passionate about. But definitely, you know, I'm feeling like some spiritual energy here. You could have a feeling of being able to communicate with the ethereal world. I don't know why it's taking me so long to say these words, but I feel like there's like a hesitancy, like feeling, oh my gosh, this is not real, or just having some type of disbelief in a certain ability, like, oh no, I'm not that good, oh no, I can't actually do that, or oh, I'm not ready to whatever, you know. It's just doubts or limitations, and I feel like that's affecting my ability to tell you the gift that you have. But there is some type of ability that you have that you need to take more seriously, and I feel like it's connected to either a creative talent or a spiritual ability. So for sure, group 3, you know, you do give like light worker vibes, or just being very gifted is what I have to say. Talented, artistic, very creative just in general, and I feel like your intuition is encouraging you to have the courage to really shine your light and show what you're made of, because I do feel like there is a lot of luck associated with your talents. There's a lot of blessings that will follow your pursuit of creativity and passion, and not to say it will not be without difficulty or without its challenge, because I do feel like it will push you into some type of challenge with your ego or challenge with your doubt and insecurities, but it's going to definitely help you to get to a new level and to trust yourself because you have a very strong intuition already. So I feel like this reading is kind of just reminding you of what you already know. But also I feel like you're extremely talented and that needs to be seen, or you need to share something. Group 3. So without sounding like a broken record, let's get some other cards for you. Group 3. What is their intuition trying to tell them? Group 3. Wow, you see that? Yeah, you know, for some of you, it's time to process some emotions that you've perhaps not fully dealt with. Maybe this is in regard to a loss of a relationship or needing to move away. I'm going so fast. Needing to move away from particular situations. I feel there's this feeling of sadness that may be underlying the situation. I feel like it's connected to you being there for someone who has been going through a hard time, or you could just be overwhelmed with emotion. And I also feel this is connected to you not fully seeing what you are capable of, or feeling weighed down by past disappointments, like it didn't work when I tried to do it before, why will it work now, or things don't really work out for me. It's just like underlying self-limiting beliefs that keep you from really stepping into this creative and successful, victorious, courageous energy that you're meant to be in. And I do feel like your intuition is trying to encourage you to work through these emotions, work through those difficult belief systems that you may have, or moving beyond the disappointments that you've had to go through, so that you can see the success that you're meant to experience because of your creative potential, because of your creative ideas, because of the gift that you have. Yes, with the Page of Wands. And to allow yourself to explore and to not expect perfection from your craft, or expect perfection from really pursuing what it is that is making you feel passionate. Pursue your passions and allow yourself to not be good immediately. You know, we have to start somewhere, and I already feel like you have a natural inclination to do well with your craft, so give yourself the room to explore the way that you want to, you know, do it. How do you want to paint, or how do you want to sing, or how do you want to read cards, or whatever you do well? It's just, how do you want to do it, and how can you add your own unique flavor to it and still make it fun. But yeah, I do feel like there's some internal beliefs or thought patterns that could be affecting your ability to really pour into this craft. But also I do feel now's a great time to channel any negative emotions into your creative ability and creatively express what you've been going through. I feel like that could really help you, and it may even bring some type of profit or recognition for you by doing so. It's making me think of oh my gosh, how could it slip my mind that easily? It's a famous painter. She is, hopefully it comes to my mind, but right now it's slipping. I have a visual. I hate when that happens. Whatever. Hopefully I remember to like put it somewhere in this video. But anyway, she went through a lot of pain, and her paintings were symbolic of the experiences that she went through, and she became extremely famous because of her paintings and how much emotion they evoked by looking at them. And it's still not in my mind, her name. But anyway, let's get these final messages for you, Group 3. Final messages for Group 3, please. Alright, so we have Mule. With someone is extremely stubborn and willing to change. This could be you or someone else. If it is someone else, I feel like that caused some type of disappointment in the relationship, and it's now time for you to process those emotions and move away. To just allow them to figure it out. You can't make them do something they don't want to do. Group 3. But for you, if this is about you, if you're the stubborn one, I feel like that's preventing you from really being able to invest into new creative ideas or new hobbies that you may have, or really developing a pre-existing skill that you have, because you don't. I don't know why you won't. I don't know. But there is an encouragement to loosen up a little bit and to allow for more change. We have wealth so that you can open the door to more wealth, I do feel like your creative ability or your gift or your skill, whatever it may be, is going to bring a lot of wealth to you, for sure. Anything else for group 3? Final messages. And we have wishbone with a wish is granted. I see that with the owl. Whatever your wish has been or whatever you've been praying for, I do feel like that's going to be coming soon. We have marriage, so that could be on your mind, or a marriage with someone, or something in regard to marriage. I feel like there's a bit of disappointment connected to that card. But I feel honestly it might be time to marry your passions and just focus on what is good for you and be devoted to that which will bring you a sense of fulfillment, rather than investing into things that continually disappoint you. We have hard work ahead, so I do feel like it's time to really take yourself seriously, group 3, and really put yourself out there in a new way. And finally, we have Bell with announcement. So keep your eyes open for some information that may be coming your way. You could be encouraged to make an announcement about something when you feel confident and courageous enough to do so. But definitely, eventually, it will be time to share something that you've been kind of keeping behind the scenes. Group 3, for some of you, it may even be a pregnancy, but who knows? But that's what I see for you, group 3. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. And I appreciate you for being here. Leave it a like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'd appreciate it. Much love. Take care of yourselves, and sending you all the best until the next time. Bye-bye.